What is good, guys, man? Thank y'all for tuning back into the channel, man. If you're new, make sure you hit that sub button down below to be notified for every single video that I drop, man. And how you know you're notified, man, is when you hit that subscribe button and you hit that bell. Once you hit that bell, you're going to press all. That's how you know you're going to be notified for every single video that I drop, man. Also, go follow the Instagram. The link is down below in the description, or you can type it in. It's Shawn91 underscore. Once we get to 100 followers over there, we definitely going to start dropping content over there too, man. Listen, I don't, whatever the title is right now, that's what the title is. It's me and you, our first time watching this video together, man. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this scary, spooky story. A lot of these people out here having these weird paranormal stuff going on. And, you know, let's just tap into it, man. We're gonna stop doing too much talking, man. Let's get it, man. Come on.
Me a ghost story that sounds completely unbelievable but is entirely true. I'll go first. When I was
Okay, it's my time to shine. Let's do this thing. So when I was younger, you know how as kids y'all play that game, like that's my house, that's my car, and with you and your cousins in the back seat type thing, right? Well, we used to do this all the time. And there was this one particular house on the way home that I loved, I adored, to the point to where I used to have dreams about the layout of this home before I moved in it. Um, I technically kind of manifested being in this home, right? Or did the home choose me? I don't know. Anyway, fast forward 7th grade, and my mom and dad say is they want to move. You know, my mom started writing down how she wanted houses to look, and, doing all this plotting and planning type thing. And we so happen ended up viewing this home, but it was without realtors. It was just the key getting the home type thing. However, the first time we stepped in there and was just doing a look around, not moving in, we hear three ladies talking. Now, I say three ladies because all of us agreed that we heard three ladies, different voices at one time.
Now hold on, man. In my community, my black community, we heard three voices. We up out of there. This ain't no scary movie type stuff, man. We up out of there. We heard three ladies talking. We up out of there. That's just point blank. Period. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to it, man.
Um, but they were muffled. They sound like that's how it sound. Like if they was around the whole house, because me and my parents were in one room and my sister was in another one, in another room. Same time we all taking off running out the house. At the beginning, when we first had this house, it was like this ramp out there, so all you heard was that door, boo, us running down the ramp, and we at the end of the ramp, like, what was that? My dad, being my dad, decided to say, oh, it was somebody riding past the house. Now, I will say, there are times when people ride past the house and you can hear music being really loud, or if they're arguing, you can hear it for that split second. So I gave it to my dad. I'm like, sometimes that does happen. I'm believing in my dad, right? But we all know we heard it. Now, once we moved in, my mom and then finally told us, and we like, I'm in high school, she telling us later, that they did have the conversation because my dad lied to us, had a conversation about whether they should invest in a home because they plan on being somewhere they was going to actually raise us, and would it be smart to invest in that space or that home if we was going to be terrified to live there because of the ghost. But they decided to buy it anyway because it was a good deal. Sounds like another place I remember, something like Amityville Horror. Like, they still tried it. Now, we move in, and I got a couple situations, a couple things that happen, and my family can vouch for this. If y'all would like, I can get them on here, and they can each tell their own little stories, okay? But I'm gonna just give you a little rundown of what happened growing up. So we had one situation where me and my dad was sitting in the living room. It was really late at night because my dad was an all-nighter type person, like, and we all are. We like night owls. And me and him were up the latest, and we were watching TV. Well, at some point, something went across the screen, like a shadow of a man went across the screen to the point to where you can see the shadow reflecting on the shiny parts of the screen. So I didn't say nothing because my dad, I know my dad. He's the type that act like he didn't see it or whatever. I didn't say nothing. I just like, oh wow. I was still young, but I was like, ooh. And my dad hit the pause and was like, Shalise, did you see that shit? To this day, he denies that he ever seen it, y'all. Another situation. My grandma was in town from Philly, and they're more spiritual on that side, like the type they believe that every generation has that person that is spiritual and things talk to you, stuff like that. To the point to where at one of our we was at a graveyard. At one of our graveyard situations, family was there, and there's one particular it's the reason why I'm not supposed to tell that story. Okay, so we're just gonna come back to my story. Anyway, my grandma was in town, and she walked into my sister's room where her items normally are stored. That's where she put all her things when she visit, and the light turns on before she can get in there. And she just, thank you so much, And we looking like, thank you. I'm like, are you crazy? Another situation. Me, my siblings, and a couple cousins jumping across the beds. We put the 2 mattresses in the room, and we boom, 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 boom. And it was a blow-up mattress on the floor, so we bouncing all over the place. One of those nights. And in their bathroom, the bathroom cabinet, it's a drawer that's really hard to move. Like, to this day, it's super hard to move. Like, I couldn't get in it a couple days ago at all. I had to get one of the crowbars and pull it open. That's how hard it is, right? So this drawer it's full of shit, full of just chalk and shit like that. Well, that night, we heard that drawer, and all the chalk came rolling down in the damn drawer, y'all. When I say the cat took off before us, and we just jumping on trying to scatter, just like falling, blankets is all over our feet, we tripping, trampling each other out of there, like it was ridiculous. Another situation. There was a time in this house where my mom would hear like footsteps. Well, everybody heard it at some point, but my mom heard it the most. It would sound like feet would hit the ground because my sisters and them, my sister room, the youngest one used to always get out the bed and come in there, my mom in the room. So it would always sound like it was 2 feet, and they'll walk through the hallway and they'll just stop. So this one particular time, my mom said nobody was there. My dad wasn't there. My dad wasn't there. That's what it was. My dad wasn't there, and she heard it. So she assumed me and my sister was getting in the bed, right? So she heard the do-do-do-do-do. She heard come all the way to the bed. She felt the indentation in the bed behind her. And she goes, like a mother would, goes to make sure the blanket gets on the kid. My sister wasn't there. My sister wasn't there. There's another time where, the doorknobs on the doors used to move in my room. Only my room, nowhere else. Just in my room. And to this day, I do not have doorknobs in that room. I actually live in a house by myself. My family and everybody moved out. I live there now. I'm raising my child there now. But the doorknobs in that room are gone. I still do not put the doorknobs on there. I would rather look through the scary black hole through that door than see them doorknobs jingle the way they were. Another situation that happened was my Uncle Freddie, which is my grandmother's brother. Long time ago, he got beat really bad by some white people, and he kind of was a little slow a little bit. But we had him on the back porch getting some vitamin D. He chilling, and he's laughing like laughing at something. And he's pointing at the light post in the backyard. And we asked him, "What you laughing at, Freddie? What you laughing at?" He's like, "That man up there with the he said he had on a plaid shirt, right?" He's like, "That man up there with the plaid shirt, he gonna get hurt." That's what he said. He gonna get hurt. He laughing like that, yeah, dummy. Well, fast forward like a couple months later, my mom come home, And she's like, where your daddy at? You know, first thing she do is looking for my daddy when she come in the house. Where your daddy at? And I'm like, he right there. I'm in the living room. I'm looking past her into her dark room, which is by and I'm looking at the bathroom. I'm like, he right there behind you. And she stopped me. She's like, what you mean he behind me? I said, he right there behind you. Like, dead serious. What I saw, y'all, was a man with a plaid shirt. It was like a electric blue and some vibrant red and a tan. Plaid shirt, but I couldn't see his head. But I seen a man figure back there. Now, he right there, you know. And she's like, she start walking out the room stiff like, I was just in there. Your daddy ain't in there. Daddy wasn't even home. Crazy, right? Oh, y'all, I got more. It's going to be a part 2. I got more.
Oh, she got a part 2. You know why I'm very upset, my black sister? Because we don't do this. We do not stay in the house where we know that doorknobs are being messed with. Covers are being moved when nobody's there. All the red flags was ignored just because they didn't have a place to stay. I'm sorry. I would stay outside personally myself. You know what I'm saying? Before I stay in a house where there's paranormal activity going on. I love the sister story. I didn't like her audio though, going in and out. I wish she had a different mic. You know what I'm saying? But y'all comment down below what y'all would have done. I know what the title is now. She ignored every red flag after moving into a haunted house. We know what the title is right now. You know what I'm saying? And now she's still staying there. She's still living there and raising her child there. I can't raise my child there. I'm sorry, I cannot, man. That house really need to be cleansed with the Holy Spirit. You know what I'm saying? Jesus need to be in that house, man. I mean, like, bring a pastor in there, a priest in there. Get that house cleansed out before anything, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you plan on having more kids in there, you know, because you don't want your children or yourself to have an entity attached to their self. You know what I'm saying? It can potentially lead to other things down the road, man. God willing, you know what I'm saying? Nothing doesn't happen, man. Y'all definitely go to follow her TikTok. I'm gonna catch up on that part 2 because I didn't know she had a part 2, man. But listen, guys, if y'all enjoyed this video, go and give it a thumbs up, man. Y'all comment down below exactly what y'all think about this, as y'all always do. I love y'all guys, man. And never forget to go follow the Instagram, man. I need everybody to go follow the Instagram that's watching this, man. It's Shawn91_. The link is down below in the description, man. And at the end of my videos, I always say stay inspired, stay motivated, stay grinding. Until next video, I'm out of here. Peace.